Hi, I'm Melissa. I'm here on TikTok just to kind of share with others and share my experiences with my mental health. And one thing I want to talk about is how important it is to get help right away if you're mentally unwell. If someone you love comes to you and says, "You need help, go see a doctor," go do it. Do not delay, go right away. And if you can, trust your doctor. Of course, go with your gut on that, but trust your care team because, as a whole, the medical community is trustworthy. And you can trust them that they're going to give you the correct care. With mental health, sometimes the relief doesn't come as quickly as want as it would be nice for it to come. But with mental health, it takes more weeks, months for medicines to start working. So it is a longer process than going to a regular doctor, getting a medicine, and getting feeling better right away. So be aware of that when you're going to seek help for your mental health. Also, make sure that you become aware of symptoms. If you're diagnosed with mental illness, make sure you're aware of your symptoms. So if you're having symptoms, you can do the things needed, whether it be seeing the doctor, using exercises such as meditation, breathing, etc. Whatever the symptoms you're having, you can go ahead and start doing the things to combat those symptoms, especially if it's going to see the doctor. If you're having symptoms, go see the doctor. So anyway, yeah, I was very sick before I sought mental health care. I was ill. I was not well. Um, I did things that I would have never done. I broke laws. You know, I don't think I did. Actually, I didn't do anything absolutely terrible, and I'm thankful for that. But it's been rough, and I pretty much got help as soon as someone suggested it. Um, and I'm very thankful I got help when I did. And I encourage anybody, if you're having like I said, if you're having any mental health symptoms, if someone you love tells you go to the doctor, go to the doctor. And when you go to the doctor, take their advice and stick with the medication, and it will work. I've had great results. And while I don't agree with some of the practices of the pharmacy industry, uh, I take advantage of their products because it's really changed my life. And um, it's been a long road, and I still have a long way to go. But um, I'm confident that if I stick with it, I can become my whole self again, and I can kind of redeem myself from some of those mistakes I made. But anyway, so the one last thing I wanted to say was at the mental health facility where I go in my town, you see a nurse, and then you see, as opposed to a doctor, you see a nurse practitioner. So I've seen on the internet, on Reddit and some other sites, I've seen people, specifically Reddit. There's a subreddit where they talk about is nurse practitioners and how they're horrible. It's called Noctur. But yeah, I've had a great experience with nurse practitioners, and I think in today's, with the COVID and everything else, some people have had a hard time trusting the medical community. And trust the medical community. The medical community is one of, if not the most trustworthy profession. You can trust medical care providers. 100%. As a whole, we don't need to lose our trust in such a stable system. And while the insurance and all that is messed up, trust your trust your medical care providers. People don't go into that profession unless their heart is in the right place, because they're not just faking going in and treating you with their hands and with their words. These people have heart, so, and they can be trusted. So if you're like me and you see a nurse practitioner, I would imagine that that's the way a lot of places, because a lot of these mental health facilities are partially, if not 100% funded by the state. So yeah, they can't always afford a doctor for every head case that comes in, and there's a lot of us out there. I would say that almost everyone these days needs mental health care. I don't I everybody. I I'm sure there are exceptions, but I'm seeing that we're sick today. The whole world is just, we're cooked. So if you're one of, like me, and your mental health was cracked, go get help and do it right away, and stick with the treatment. And I'm confident that you'll get to feeling better. Love you. Bye.